Hello, and welcome to the spring semester session of online International Business D301 out of Indiana University in Richmond, Indiana. My name is Mike Woods. I'll be teaching this class. I have taught international business at IU East for the last 5 years. I recently retired from a 30-year career with Whirlpool Corporation, which is the world's largest manufacturer of appliances. During that tenure, I had extensive global experience both in the procurement realm and the product development realm, and have visited several countries around the world for extended periods of time, especially China and Asian Rim countries, and then quite a bit also in Europe and Mexico and Canada. So a pretty broad knowledge of international culture, business practices, and that type of thing. What I'd like to do in the next few minutes is review our syllabus for this semester and just point out a few things. Before I start that, though, what I would like to ask you to do is to send me a brief note and tell me through the message section of OnCourse and tell me your name, your major, and just where you're located. You don't have to give me a street address or anything like that. Because in this class, the online section, we typically get students from all around the world, and it's kind of nice to know where everyone's located and some of the different cultural inputs that we'll have to this class. So if you would do that, I will also send out a note asking for that, but if you would do that through the message, it'd be great. Again, the class is D301, and I'm going to kind of review the syllabus here. Our book is Michael Zincoda's International Business Book, the 8th edition. It's by John Wiley & Sons. It is a loose leaf book. I opted for that for a couple of reasons. One, it's less expensive than a hardback, and two, if you were going to carry your book with you to do work on a particular set of quizzes or whatever, you didn't have to carry the whole book with you. So, I guess the trend is more and more to e-books, and in later semesters, probably next fall, we'll probably go to an e-book, but right now we have this book. The original posting on the home page, if you saw that, said there was a required package. There is no required package, just the book. And some of what we want to do is we want to try to understand the complexities that doing business across national borders adds to the operations of the firm. International business is a lot like domestic business, except there are a lot of other things added because you're now dealing with foreign governments, foreign cultures, and requirements, and then the extended time of your logistics and supply chain. So the requirements and communications, I will post everything to OnCourse. Announcements, messages, grades, whatever. It's your responsibility to check OnCourse at least twice a week, because you can miss out on things if you don't do that. All of the assignment dates and what's required has already been posted on the site, so it's on the home page for the assignment schedule. Then there's also a syllabus attached that gives you more detailed instructions as what's required for a particular assignment. I would keep in front of me at all times, if I were you, the dates. The dates are, they've been set prior to the beginning of the semester, so missing dates is not acceptable. So a due date is a due date. On the composition of the class, primarily, we have quizzes. There's one quiz per chapter. It is 20 questions, 10 multiple choice, 10 true false. There will be 3 quizzes due approximately every 2 weeks. It's on the front page again of the home page of the class site. These are timed tests, so you will need to read and study the material before you take the test. You'll have 45 minutes to take the test, which should be plenty of time have you already read the chapters and understand them. If you haven't done that and you plan just to try to flip through and pick them up as you go, you're going to be not successful, more than likely. there are two forums that will be posted, and these forums are Harvard Business Review articles. They are fairly lengthy, 7 to 9 pages. And what I expect for you to do is to read them, understand them, and then post your reply to them. And basically what I'm looking for is the equivalent of one full page of text for the original. What's your general opinion? 2 to 3 things that you learned from the article, and how do you think, or if you think, that American businesses can learn from what was in the article. Then 3 replies to the postings of other students, and those replies would be the equivalent of a half to 2/3 of a page of text, and what insights did this student see that you didn't see, and if you agree or disagree with their posting. Now, what I will, as a caveat, and it's on the syllabus in red, so anything in red you might want to pay attention to in the syllabus, but I expect some of you to disagree with the postings of others, and it's perfectly fine. However, disagreements will be handled in a civil manner. I've had issues in the past where we get into name calling, derogatory statements about someone's intelligence. I will not accept that. That will get you a 0 for this assignment. You can disagree in an agreeable manner, and for the 99.9% of you that would never think about doing something like that, I apologize for wasting your time. But this class typically has between 75 and 90 students, and there's always 1 or 2 that want to take their shots. Well, I will not accept that. So, fair warning. The forums are going to be graded. Your original would be worth up to 10 points, and each reply would be up to 5 points, which means that you would have a total of 25 points per, and there are 2 forums, so that's 50 points. That's roughly 10% of your grade is that. The biggest contributor to your grade will be your the 19 quizzes, because that amounts to 380 points. But then also there's an individual country wiki, and that is in lieu of a traditional term paper type of thing. But what I'm asking you to do is pick a country and let me know that country in the next few weeks, and I want you to do an in-depth analysis from a political, economic, social, cultural, and technology standpoint, and decide whether you think a company should expand into that country. Typically, there's a recommendation to expand, but you're not locked into that. If you think that someone should not expand into the country, then all you need to do is give 3 solid reasons why not, based on the information in your wiki. And the requirements of the information I'm looking for is well laid out in the syllabus, so refer to that. At the end of the wiki, there is a requirement for a 1 to 2 page at least summary as to what's your recommendations, the 3 reasons you're making that recommendation, and then you're also required to have at least 10 references. Websites are available. I will allow Wikipedia for 1 of the 10. And I guess a little bit of advice, what I'm not looking for is you just to go cut and paste a lot of stuff. I want the summary will be in your words, your ideas, your opinions, and back it up. There will be a lot of cut and paste in the body of the text, but I would prefer you not to just do that, obviously. I want to see what your thinking is, how you organize your thoughts, how you present your thoughts, and how you defend your thoughts. So refer to the syllabus, and it'll give you step-by-step instructions of what I'm looking for. And then at the end of the syllabus, there are again, which is already also posted on the front page of the homepage of the course, the assignment schedules when they're due. So you know now what's due in February, March, April. So there's no excuse for not making due dates. At the top of the syllabus are my 2 best ways to get a hold of me. One is the Gmail account. I will be on the Encore site every day, so that would also be a good way to get a hold of me. My cell phone number is on there as well. I am on campus for those of you that live in the Richmond area Tuesdays and Thursdays in the early afternoon, and would make arrangements to meet with you if that were necessary. Other than that, I just wish you all the best. I hope we have a good semester, and feel free to contact either me or Ann Fost, F-O-S-T. She is a teaching assistant. She will be the one that will be kind of sending out friendly reminders that the quizzes are due, that the forums are due, that the wikis, you need to be working on the wikis. So she will work with you. So any those type of questions, any grading questions, or if you don't think you got the proper grade on a quiz or whatever, you direct those questions to me. So again, welcome. I appreciate your enrollment in this class, and looking forward to a great semester. Thank you.